honestly, I'm so glad that I took the time to unbox everything and show it to you guys. It's been sitting in my nail room here for so long, and I'm so glad that I finally opened it up and unboxed it all. And I'm so excited to play with this stuff. Hello and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. And if you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. I'm so happy to have you either way. Today we have an AliExpress haul. Let's just jump in. So in this first package that we have here, it looks like, oh, I should zoom in a little bit. It looks like we have some dried sunflowers. These are probably the tiniest sunflowers I've ever seen, and I'm not sure if they're thin enough to be embedded into the nail, but I'll check it out and I'll let you know. In this next package here, it looks like we have some of those flowers that were really popular the last couple of years, but what I really liked about these ones is that they're kind of chromy. So if you look at it, a lot of people doing those like donut style nails still. So I thought these would look really cool as like an accent on them. So you have clear, you have pink, you have like a peachy, a purple, a green, and a blue. And it looks like there's different sizes there also. Yeah, and then you have the pearls to go in the middle, and then you have the caviar beads there too. So really excited to put those into motion. And then in this next package here, we have something that I most definitely did not need, but I had purchased something like this off of Temu, and a lot of people were asking me for the link, and unfortunately I couldn't find it anymore. And what's different about these flowers here, and the reason that I picked them up from Temu, is because they have this like ombre thing going on. So this was 5 grams, which I was thinking if I wanted a little bit more, but honestly, I should have known better. These things here are so light, but let's just pull a few out so we could take a look at them. So if you see here, these ones are green, but they also are a little bit beige also, and they're a good size, and there's some in here that are bigger than others, which is nice. So if you want to do this on long nails or short nails, you totally can. I really like the look of these. I'm pretty sure that these are genuine hydrangea leaves that are just dried and dyed, but I'm not 100% sure. But even if they're not, like they're really pretty in general. And then, yeah, so you see we have some small, even in this one, we have some small leaves also, along with some bigger ones. And then like I've seen people put like a full one of those onto a long nail. So yeah, I really like the ombre of this, and if I remember correctly, they weren't that expensive, and you can get them in bulk. So if you saw my Temu video and you were really into these, check out this one, this link, and hopefully you can get what you're looking for. I'll show you what I got from Temu. The packaging was so much better, but that's okay. But yeah, this was the package that I got from Temu, and now even looking at it, it's probably less than 5 grams, but this was what it looked like. So as you can see, very similar style, a little bit more muted. I haven't even put these to use yet, but I probably will soon because I like using this sort of stuff in the springtime. But like, look at these colors. Don't these kind of scream spring or Easter? Like these are just really beautiful. And I love how muted they are. And I love like even these ones here are a little bit more pronounced, which is really nice. So that is that, and it looks like they gave me some free gifts also, which is really nice. I like the little free gifts, not just because they're free, but because they're small little samples. And when you're doing nail art, like when you're doing crafts and resin and stuff like that, you can go through this pretty quickly, but for nails, you can't. Well, I guess if you're doing a high level of volume, maybe you could. But look at all these cute random ones that they gave me. Ooh, this is interesting. They feel like kind of rubbery. I'm not sure why that is, but whatever, I'll just pull it out. I'll probably honestly pop this little sample thing in a giveaway, so that if you're really into dried flowers, you can try these, because like honestly, what a way to elevate a look. I really like this color for like the fall time. But yeah, I love putting dried flowers into nail designs, especially in the spring. Okay, so let's move on to the next package. So it looks like we have a bunch of stuff in here. Ooh, a little gift. Let me just pull it all out. I bought some of this stuff so long ago. I haven't filmed in a little over, honestly, probably even more than a month, because I think all my most recent long form videos I did, I'm pretty sure I filmed those before I went to California. And I just got back to filming now. You know what they say, time flies when you're having fun. Actually, at work today, we were talking about something that took longer than we thought it should have. And we were looking at exactly how long it took. Like when did it start? When did it end? And it wasn't as long as we thought it was. And so what I said is that's because time flies when you're having fun. And we were not, in fact, having fun. So the time did not fly. Anyways, happy that I got a laugh out of that and not fired, because sometimes I can be a little bit too cheeky. But anyways, here we are. Okay, so these are some molds. I like the concept of these, but I've never used them before. What I love so much about this is that it comes in a sealable plastic container, so it's not going to get really dusty. I can't remember exactly what this is, if that's supposed to be like a dress or if it's supposed to be a like those time things. What are they called again? Something with the glass. I don't know. I'll remember it at 3 o'clock in the morning though. But what I really liked about these were the super tiny flowers and the little like harp things. I thought that that was pretty cool. So that is that one. And then let's see what else I got. Looks like I got a few of these. Oh, okay. All right, that is awesome. So whenever I see things like this here, first of all, I love this. But I think about those like Portuguese tiles, you know, the ones that are white and blue. That's probably why I got this, but I really like those vases over here. And then there's some Chinese lettering that I don't know what it means. Ooh, this one is so pretty. I've seen a lot of these in like people doing like 3D stickers, but look at that. Is that not totally gorgeous? I don't know how in any way I would incorporate this into a nail set, but at least it's not that wide. But yeah, that is absolutely gorgeous. And then, ooh, another one kind of, this is different. This is different, but kind of in that same vein. Ooh, oh yeah, this is, oh my gosh. I'm really excited to start working with these. I was looking to do a design recently that I thought I had one of these molds for, but I didn't. I wonder if I could do this in kind of like a stained glass. Like that would be quite the challenge because this is so intricate. But imagine that. Maybe I'll get working on that. That would be a fun design to do. And then it looks like they gave me a couple of gifts. So this one is like a little plaid nail foil. And then this one here, nice little flower sticker thing. I'm pretty sure I already have these. But if I don't, these would be really good for this season. And then let's take a look at this. Oh yeah, no, I do remember buying this. So this must have been like some sort of a mix pack. Where's my, okay, here we go. So I just stabbed myself. Okay, so it looks like we have some bears. What I got this for, and this is why I remember it, were these things. I saw some of these in like Japanese or Korean nail art, and I just thought it was the coolest thing. Oh, this one's missing. It's pearls, but whatever. Or maybe it's not. Maybe it's supposed to be pearls on half of it. So yeah, a lot of different bows. Oh, that one's pretty. Yeah, this is really cool. I know bows are really super trending right now that we're in the spring. It's a really good time to add the, oh, I like that heart. And these, like, I really like these. I don't know why, I just do. That's a really pretty bow. And then what is this? Okay, cool. So it looks like it was just some sort of like a mix pack, I guess, of different things. So I'm happy to have that. Right here in Toronto, we're having a lot of snow today, which is funny because it was super warm here recently. So let me know where you are. Are you having some like really strange weather? Because I know there's a lot of people in Canada and the US experiencing snow right now, which is really unseasonal. I don't know. For this type of year. This one, I have these reindeer. I have these in my like Christmas kawaii collection. Ooh, that's pretty. This is, honestly, this is gonna be really good for the fall. I really like these ones here. I think they're so pretty. And then we have like a chain here. I totally don't remember buying this, but you know what I love? Like, look at all this extra shell piece in there. This is like, my gosh, you just take all of the, you take like a brown set And just dump this out, and this could be your inspiration no matter what time of year. You can use this stuff for the spring, summer, fall. But yeah, so much you can do with that. The only thing is I'm not quite sure how I'm going to store these. I might have to keep them in this bag, which is annoying, but it's okay. What are you going to do? And then, ooh, what's in here? Ooh, I love a beefy bag. Anything else? No. All right. Ooh, it looks like there is some really fun stuff in here. Oh, I see something that I remember buying that I hope works the way that I want it to. Ooh, they packaged this so nicely. Oh my gosh, is this AliExpress or Zillabue? Dang. Okay, so, wow. Christmas all over again. Okay, so I bought these because I know that these are really popular around like Halloween, but I just think it's so cute. So these are all a whole bunch of different studs. I don't believe that they're metal. Actually, I'm not even sure. But you have your silver, your metal, your gold, your gunmetal, I guess. Not really, actually. This is kind of leaning purple. And then your rose gold. To be honest, these aren't exactly the best quality. So I'm not sure how they're going to hold up on the nail. I'm honestly, if I'm going to use this for something, it'd be something like a pop-off set. But I'm not sure if you've ever seen people do like a whole nail with these. And I just think it looks like so cool and funky and I don't know. And then this one here, I thought was really cool because then you get all of these other different colors. So you have green, you have this like pink, you have this other green. This is like that gunmetal one that kind of looks kind of purple. And then like a fuchsia, another purple, another fuchsia color. It's like rose gold, blue. I was about to call that yellow. I'm losing my trail of thought. Silver and gold. So really cute for a pop-off set, but again, I don't think that I would use this for anything other than that. And then I'm not sure what these are. And if they are what I think they are, then I wish I hadn't bought them because I have big containers of these. And also, why would it have the eyeshadow applicator? Yeah, so these are kind of like shell pieces. So I'm not sure why they gave the eyeshadow applicator, but I know I was doing a green set recently and I didn't like the shade of green that I had in the shell pieces. So I guess I'm happy to have this. And then it looks like we have like a lighter pink, which is another one that I didn't exactly have in my collection. That's the worst when you're creating a design and you have something really specific in mind. And then it doesn't end up, like you don't end up having exactly what you need for it despite having a million nail art products. So this is perfect. So this is, see, nice and peachy. You see the like rainbow reflect. I'm not sure how much you can see it on camera, but like in real life, this has a true rainbow reflect, which when you're encapsulating this, wow. It is just something else. It adds so much to a design. And I tell you, when I wear shell embedded in my nails, I get compliments on it every single time. And what can I say? I'm a whore for praise. So this one here, I must have thought this was something different because this is like very white. And I have so many white ones. So I'm not sure if I thought this was something different or what, but this is really great too. Oh, you see all the powder on my hands? So hopefully that doesn't come off when I'm encapsulating. But this kind of stuff is really cool because sometimes I buy a little bit too much in bulk and I need to start buying just like smaller amounts. Okay, so then the next thing that we have here are some leaves. Oh, that's pretty. So let's open this up. I thought that this was really cool for like the fall time. So if you can see, really super small, like compared to my nail, really super small, a lot that you can do to put this in a design. And then I'm not going to open these. These are just different shades of green. And that was not a good idea. And then next we have these Phoenix things. These are just so gorgeous. They're curved to the back, which is nice. I'm not sure if you can see. I didn't make a nail sticky. I should have. Honestly, I forgot that I bought charms. I've been trying to avoid buying charms recently because I have so many in my collection that I never end up using. But these are just so pretty. And I love, again, like the little dangle that's like the tail. That is just so pretty. Okay, and then I bought these little metal trays because I thought they would be good for two reasons. One, if you need like some sort of a palette, and two, what I thought would be really cool is if you could put tips on them. This would be a really nice display also for like photography. But what I was thinking, yes, okay, so they are magnetic. So if you use like one of these, which is like the single one, right? And you want to do one nail at a time, it's nice that you can just kind of pop them somewhere, because on the ones that are like straight across, I find myself bumping them a lot. But if I can just like take them and just put them all in different places, I think that would be good. And then also you can kind of put them around like this and make it easier for them to cure in the lamp. So that was the thought process behind those. And then in this next package here, let's just see what we have. Oh, yeah, I remember this now. This company, they do like these like knockoff Sephora brushes. I don't have either of these in the Sephora brush line. If you're looking for brushes, like the Sephora brush line is like incredible. But I saw this one and I was like, you know what, let's just give it a shot. And then maybe at some point I'll buy the real one of these and like kind of see the difference. So this one here is a Pro Diffuser brush. So very, very soft, like ridiculously soft. So yeah, one day I'll buy the real one of these and just see how it stacks up. And I think this one is this is a concealer brush. I didn't actually want this brush, but it came in a 2-pack. Oh, so this one is a number 64. So if you have a number 64 in your collection, you can let me know if this is like similar, not the same, like if it's more diffused or what. And then this one here, Pro Stippling Concealer, number 52. But again, I didn't want this one. They just came all in 2-packs. So let's move on, to the next package. Okay, so there was something that happened, a really unfortunate event, which is what led to all of this. So basically, I could tell you for sure that it was this pigment because it's still embedded in my floors. So I had dropped one of my chrome pigment powders and I was very sad because I liked it a lot. And so I was like, oh my gosh, I need to now have backups of my pigments just in case I drop them because they're so small. And if you know me, you know that I drop everything. And like, because of my dexterity or lack of dexterity, I have trouble holding small things. So if I'm holding something like this, there's a good chance I'm going to break it, or not break it, sorry, drop it. So anyways, I ended up buying a whole bunch more pigments to have in backup. So I'll show you them and they are all really gorgeous. But yeah, it like went all over my floor, and then like in the cracks of the flooring, there's so much pigment, and it's like really annoying because it's like a memory of 3 months ago when I dropped it, or 2 months ago, whenever it was. This is like gorgeous. Oh my gosh. This in like an orange ombre. I really shouldn't have bought these, honestly. I have so many of these flakes. These pigments, okay, they don't really come in bulk, but these flakes here I've bought in bulk many times, and no surprise to you, there's more bulk flakes in this order, or not in this order, in this haul. And I know that you're going to be excited to see it because I know so many people tell me I find the best flakes, and that is the truth. Because I bought so many crappy flakes in the past that I've become somewhat of an expert. So this one here, this one I used in a dragon set. I'm not sure. Yeah, you can see it, right? See green, purple. This is like one of the coolest pigments that I have in my collection. So this one, I'm glad that I had bought another one because honestly, like this is so tiny. And see, I almost dropped it again. I almost didn't close it completely. I shouldn't be trusted with things like this. Okay, and then there, see, even like I'm worried about my dexterity right now because like I'm holding so many small things that it just feels inevitable that I'm gonna drop something here, but now I'm just manifesting it. But yeah, my hands, I don't know about you, but my hands like tend to cramp up. I know this is common for nail techs, but my hands just cramp up when I'm making the same motion over and over. So it's like when my hands are like this, they tend to cramp. I hope that makes sense. Anyways, look at this one. This is like absolutely, like it's nutty. Super duper duper pretty. And these ones here, you can tap them in, you can burnish them in. They're really good for so much. This one here is another really good one. I know you can see the shift already. See how it looks fuchsia? It's not fuchsia at all. It's like greeny gold, and it like reflects fuchsia. I'm not even sure if you can see it. Like when I'm looking into the thing here, the picture, all I can see is fuchsia, but like in real life, all I see is green and gold. Anyway, it's really cool. Okay, now let's look at this one. This one seems kind of similar. Let's see. Yeah, it looks red on camera. I'm gonna have to see when I'm editing. But yeah, in real life, all I see is green. It's like a mossy green. Yeah, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I really, really super love working with these pigments. Okay, now moving on. What is this? Oh, it looks like some brushes. Honestly, this is another thing I have to stop buying. I said to myself I had to stop buying acrylic brushes off of AliExpress. I have to stop buying gel brushes kind of in general because I have so many. But this one says nail brush round. And this is what it looks like. Okay, this is super thin. If you can see. Super thin at the tip, which is why I really love Fusion brushes. I use Fusion as my main brush kind. Let's just see actually the difference. Yeah, the Fusion brush is thinner. But we'll see once we get some gel in here what it's going to look like. But I really love the Fusion brushes, and I love that they have these different thing here that denote like what they should be used for. Like this one is the colors, and then we have a sparkles, and then we have a clear. So I really like using those. So I'm not sure which number this one is. If this was a 6, I'm guessing. I'm guessing I got 1 6 and 1 8. It doesn't say on the packaging, but we'll see if this one is any bigger. This one also just says nail. Oh, this is nail brush square. Okay. I actually never use square brushes, but I know a lot of people like them for like builder gel. So if you can see, this is like really nice. This is really super nice. Okay, so I don't regret buying these. I'm really looking forward to putting these to the test. And what do we have in here? Ooh, stickers. Oh my gosh. Stickers are another one that I've been trying to stop buying, but honestly, these were just so cute. So these are some, what are they called again? Some constellations, but also like zodiac signs. That's what I was going for. So let's just open this up like this. So if you can see, it has all these different phases of the moons, and then it has the different zodiac symbols, and then it has the different constellations, I'm guessing relating to the zodiac symbols. I like that these are like purple and white, and then you have the silver. So that is really cute. And then these ones are the same, I think. But yeah, in blue. Oh, blue. Okay, that's why I got it. Blue and then gold. So you see all the different constellations, the phases of the moon, same sort of deal. And then this one, I saw somebody get in some sort of like a nail box, I think. And I just thought it was the cutest thing. You know when people like hold those nail boxes and then they do like the demo after? And it really sold me on these because it just looks so cute embedded. Even though it has like the little like gemstone and whatever, they just put like top coat over it. And I don't know, it just made a really cool look. Okay, so that is that. And then we have, oh, okay. So it looks like we have even more of these dried flowers, which I guess I cut this one open by accident. Probably should not have ordered because I have like, I think 4 of these from Temu, and that's way more than I'll ever use in my life. But these, look at these. Aren't these just so pretty? I think these are, yeah, these are like kind of the same as these, but a bit more vibrant. I don't know, I'm just making excuses for it. But these are just so pretty. Yeah, look at that. It's just so gorgeous, so pretty, so pastel, so understated. Like just sprinkling a couple of these little things, little leaves in, or not leaves, petals in a nail set. It just, oh my gosh, it's just everything to me. And then these ones I thought were really nice. It's kind of like an army green, and then a, I don't know if you would call that purple, kind of maroon, but like really muddy colors, which are perfect for the fall season. Like even this, like put that in a little container and then use it for your nail sets. Like these, oh my gosh, I'm happy I got these. And then these ones, another like fall kind of color, kind of like mustardy, kind of green. Yeah, that is just absolutely gorgeous. And they like, they feel so soft. I'm pretty sure that these are genuine hydrangea flowers dried, but I don't really have a way of knowing for sure. But either way, like they're gonna look gorgeous in the nail, I'm sure. And then these like peachy and pink ones, another one great for this time of year, but also great if you're the type of person who sticks with like really neutral nails. This is a nice way to add like just a little bit of a pop. And then, ooh, they gave me different ones here. These like minty green ones. I really super love these. And then some really different kind of flowers. Some really huge hydrangea leaves in here too. But yeah, so that's really cool. And then what are these over here? Let me see if I can, yeah, it looks like a different type of flower in there. So that is really cool. And then like even like look at this mess that I made here. Still so pretty. Okay, so let's keep moving on. So it looks like we bought a bit more brushes. And I'm not sure. Oh yeah, no, okay, now I know why I bought these. So the reason that I bought these is because these are really super wide. I'm not sure if these are like a size 10 or what. First of all, I hate these brushes, like these ones that become tiny. I really don't like these. Like they're great for storage, but for me, I find they get kind of lost because you have like, I have my bin here that has all of my gel brushes, right? And you see how they're all kind of about the same size. And then if I stick this one in here, it's just going to get lost, right? So really don't like that. But what I do enjoy is that it's a bit bigger because if you see my nail beds are really wide. So sometimes it can be really super annoying to be working with the small brushes, especially when I'm doing like builder gel and then you're like trying to move it from side to side. So that is that one. And then I'm guessing I got like a 6 and an 8 or an 8 and a 9. I'm not sure, but I will have them linked down below. And I do remember that that was why I bought them, was because they were different in that way. And then, oh yes, oh my gosh, I love these so much. These are like Egyptian cat style stickers, and they're just so cute with their like gold reflect on it. Look at that. Is that not so cute? So you have the white cat and the black cat, you have the pyramids, you have these eyes here, all these like decorative symbols, just so pretty. And then I saw these in like a pink and red sort of look around Valentine's Day. And I wish that I had had them for then, but I didn't. But these would be so gorgeous for Valentine's Day next year. Or if you're doing like a, I don't know, a cute like lovey set. These are really cute. And I love that you can do like a pink set, a yellow set, a blue set. Really super cute. And then that one's empty. Let's see this one. Okay, this one I had bought previously, but I couldn't remember what it was. I just got these really thick tips in the mail, and I think I ended up giving them away or throwing them out or something. But these are like polygel tips. So basically, instead of having like the full polygel form that's like shaped like a nail, it's just a tip. So I thought that would be really cool if you wanted to do like just a quick extension. These are not very long. They had like longer options, but I didn't want them. I just wanted something for when you want to do something real quick. So if you have like a nail that breaks and you just want to adjust it. But this thumb size is a really good size. And then look how tiny this this pinky one is. So if you have really small nail beds, these would probably be good for you. And then if you have large nail beds, this 0 is like totally fine for me. And I have huge thumbs. Okay, so here is where you either love me or you judge me, and I'm okay with either. Okay, so remember I was mentioning that one of my pigments fell and it made me very upset. Well, I thought I actually didn't have many purple pigments because when I dropped it, I was trying to find something similar in my collection so that I can finish my set, and I couldn't. So there was this set that I found that had all these different shades of purple. And if I'm being honest, these don't exactly look like different shades of purple. So I don't know what the heck was going on. Like I see like small variations. There's also some like variation in size too. Like this one looks like straight powder, right? Like what do you see here? Do you see like straight powder? Okay, so that is what that one is. And then let's see, like this one kind of looks like a flake. I might be wrong, I'm not sure. Let's see. Ooh, oh my gosh, this one is so pretty. Okay, so it looks like they're all kind of the same. I guess the colors are just marginally different. I don't know, I feel like it looked different online, that I was going to get all these different shades of purple, and I thought, that's amazing, right? Because I had so few purple pigments, and I was like, at least this time I'll get like a variety of different ones. But yeah, it looks like they're all fairly similar, a little bit different undertones, but sure. So yeah, so that is these. Again, I'll have it linked down below so you can see the difference, if there is a difference. And see this one has like a gold reflect, if you can see. That is really super pretty. But yeah, they're so very similar. I don't want to spend the time opening up them all and then bore you guys. Okay, so let's look into these flakes here. This one looks like something that I just don't have, and that makes me so super excited. Oh my gosh, look at that. Do you see that? Oh my gosh, it's like gold and yellow, obviously pink, gold, yellow, pink, and like a green. I don't know if I can burnish. This nail set is so old, so I can't really burnish, but this is like, I'm so excited. It's really hard for me to find things that are like new and exciting in like the flake and glitter world because I have so much. So when I find something that's different and unique, it makes me so happy. Okay, this one, this whole like tower here, I think are all ones that I have before. And if I remember correctly, I bought these intentionally for two reasons. One, because they were on sale, and two, because running out of any of these would be like actually devastating. So let's just open them all up. Okay, so while I was cleaning up, I noticed that I almost put this to the side without showing you guys. These are some interesting style of like confetti glitters. I'm not quite sure how to describe it. They have like some sort of like mica flake and then like, I don't know, some sort of pigment or something in it. So this one is like pink and rose gold and black, and this one's yellow and white. And then this one is, I've purchased this one before, actually recently. Anyway, I'll show you them in just a second swatched, because I had the opportunity to swatch them while I was cleaning up. Not while I was cleaning up, but let's just face it, I got distracted. Anyway, and this one's like yellow and black and white. So I went ahead and swatched all of them. So like this is the first one that I showed you. See like the depth and dimension that's in this. I was thinking about this especially in acrylic. And then here's the yellow and white one. The yellow gets a little bit lost in the sauce, but that's okay. And then this one, this yellow and black. I feel like there's so much more that you could or kind of should be adding to these. And I thought, how nice would it be to embed a flower? So this is basically this one, but I put the flowers on the stick first. The only thing is I wish that I had picked out some rose gold to put around the flowers, because here you see, you don't see too much rose gold. Like there's a few pieces, but anyway, that was kind of the intention for those. And then while I had my swatch sticks and acrylic out, I thought that I would swatch these chromes that I had just hauled in the big containers. I did not swatch the ones in the small containers, and I did not swatch all of the purple ones, but they just translate so much better on a swatch stick in some clear acrylic. I hope you guys can see the beauty of this all. I hope that they're not cloudy anymore. They should be fairly dry. I did this like 10 minutes ago. But yeah, look at that. They're just honestly just something else, just so out of this world. And I'll show you the difference between the flakes if you're interested. It's not to say that it's that different, but they're definitely different. See See, like something like this, you know what I mean? You can see how much more fine it is. Does that make sense? I hope that that makes sense. But yeah, these are all the flakes, which of course in their own right, they are very beautiful. But they're just not very fine. So sometimes they take a little bit of working with. This one is like honestly my favorite, with the like pink sort of reflect. Oh, so beautiful. But anyway, so happy to have these. And I'm glad that I already swatched them, because then that means it's more likely that I'm going to organize them. Anyway, so let's keep on keeping on. In this package here, it looks like we have some stamping plates. I've been on such a stamping plate kick recently. I have so many. Oh my gosh. So many things that I've been delaying hauling. I don't know why. Just sometimes I just don't get to filming. And then I try to film kind of all at once, but even then it doesn't work out. So anyway, I just try my best and try not to judge myself when I can't get to everything. So I think all of these are Nicole Diary, and that one would have been perfect for Valentine's Day. I feel like I was looking at that one recently, not realizing I had it, like had it sitting in this basket. And that one, ooh, that one's pretty. That one's great for an abstract look. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this one here I was looking at recently. Do I have my tweezers? Okay, I know you guys said that these are easier seen with the thing off. I don't do this a lot with my clear jelly stamper ones, because I find it's easier to keep track of which ones I've used when I don't do that, but these ones I don't mind as much. So this one is Nicole Diary X014. So as you can see, a lot of leafy style things, some hearts, some stars. Really, really pretty. Happy to have that in my collection. This one here, if you know, you know, I am obsessed with that like abstract look. So you do a little splot, you do a little leaf, you do a little flower. I keep that sound in because I know how many people like to hear it. But yeah, this is Nicole Diary 214. And this stuff here, I really like doing either reverse stamping or watercolor stamping, because as you can see, there's so many like outlines there. So yeah, so something like this in a corner, put a little something like this on top, or a little leaf on top. And that is just absolutely perfect. And then this one, yeah, I was looking at this one recently, and I'm glad that I didn't pick it up, because I already had it in my collection. This is one thing I really want to commit to doing this year, is keeping my stamping plates and stuff more organized. So this is Nicole Diary X022. So you see very Valentine's Day themed here, although this one would be good for New Year's. Even this one, All Times a Year, the heart cherry. And you have the music note, the love. This would be very, very nice going up a long nail. You have some butterflies. Really, really cute. And I really like Nicole Diary's plates. I find them to be good quality. I know people say, like, how could you have poor quality plates? Some of them, they're really hard to scrape, really hard to get full images off of. So that's what I appreciate about these. So something like this, I would definitely reverse stamp or watercolor, especially like something like this, and then like do a little pink flower. This is Nicole Diary X020. Absolutely gorgeous. You have your little leopard print or animal print. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so let's see, what do we have? Oh yeah, this one I've been seeing on like high-end Japanese and Korean nail art shops. This is like a really big magnet. It doesn't seem very strong. I'd be interested to buy one that is more expensive and see if it's stronger. Like I got this one from Reposo. It came in a set, and this is like insane how magnetic it is, but this one just doesn't seem as much. So let's grab a swatch stick and we'll see what it looks like. Okay, so this one is Reposo Mag 015. This is like, honestly, these two collections, I know I did a short about it and I've been meaning to haul them, but oh my gosh, I've just been, you know, on another planet. Okay, so let's just like really lay it on a little bit thick. I don't even think I'm going to cure this because I don't have my lamp handy. Although I should have if I was going to be doing this, but whatever. So these polishes, they tend to be more on the sheer side, which is fine. But yeah, these are just so gorgeous. I've done so many sets with the Reposo I don't know, pulling something. So, okay, so this is it normally, and then I can't really see. Okay, hold on. Let's make sure I'm in focus. Okay, is that better? Yeah, that's so much better. Okay, so let's see. Okay, this is like barely a magnet. Can you guys see things moving? Like, I can't. Like, I can't see anything moving here. So let's see the one that came with the set, if this is any better. Huh. Actually, no, I think I need to get another color. Okay, so this is Reposo Mag 25. This one is a lot more pigmented. I can't remember the name of this collection, but it's a lot more smooth. Maybe I'm wrong in saying that it's more pigmented. Maybe I'm imagining things, or maybe I just need to put another color underneath. We're going to find out. If I have to put another color underneath, I'll do it. But let's just see. Okay, so let's actually start with the magnet that I've actually used with this collection itself before. Yeah, this one I can see. You can see that, right? You can see, like, look, it's all gone away. And then, like, let's bring it back now, y'all. Ooh, it's hard to get it back with just the magnet. Okay, there. You see it's back now? Okay, so let's see. Okay, so we have, ooh, that's a really nice gleam here. Okay, okay, so this is actually magnetically sticking to the things on my desk. So, yeah, this one actually might be a dud. Like, I can see it doing stuff. I guess, I don't know. You know what? I think that's wrong to call it a dud without, yeah, I guess it's like working a bit. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure what to tell you. You know what? I'm going to put a color underneath. Okay, so this is the Reposo Mag 25, I guess, some sort of pulling collection. So I had put Apre's Pressed Rose on the swatch stick to see if maybe we'll be able to see the magnets better. This one is a lot more pigmented than the other one, so hopefully we'll be able to see the little dance that the magnets will do. Yeah, it already looks so much more opaque. Okay, so let's see. That's the thing, is I don't know if I'm just not seeing it or if it's just not moving. Oh yeah, now I can see it moving. Okay, so that's all right. Now I kind of want to see it with the other magnet to see if I get like a stronger pull. Yeah, you see how different that is? How much more quickly I can get a reaction out of it? You see that? Like, look, do you see that? As if you can respond to me. Like, you see that like dance there? I'm not sure if this will stick to everything on my desk, but I'm not sure if I can make it do that same dance, like not to the same degree. Well, I don't know. Honestly, I'm gonna have to play with this either a little more or a lot more and kind of figure it out. For a last ditch, I did a black swatch. This is like a see-through black, another Apres J01 Midnight Shadow. I thought this might be a great way to be able to see it. This might actually be a lot more difficult. We're about to find out. But yeah, this whole collection is just gorgeous. I love the colors. I love the pigmentation of it. As I mentioned, I picked up 2 of the collections. I did a little short on it, and then I forgot to haul it. So, okay, so let's see if we can see. Yeah, it's still like, now you can really see that it's not moving. It's like, I feel like, did I get it to move before by using the other magnet to like activate? Because like, look, I'm right up on top of it. You see how it's like hitting that edge there and nothing is happening? Now let's see if I use this one to hit the edge, if I will get the same. See? I'm not even touching it and it's already. So honestly, tough sell. I'm not sure if I would use this giant one. I'm not sure what the benefit is. Now I'm just playing around because, like, look how cool this is. Oh, this is so cool. Okay, let's keep moving on. All right, so in this next package here, it looks like we have some little eye charms, actually some big eye charms. So they have a nice like turquoise looking gemstone in there. You have the drip. It looks like they are curved to the nail. Let's find out. Honestly, not completely, but I'm sure that you could work it up. But yeah, they're pretty big. But if you're into that kind of look, then there you go. I'm happy to have these personally because I like things that are more on the outrageous side. And then this here, this is a little magnet that is supposed to be good for picking up these like caviar beads. So I know that the caviar beads have to be metal for this to work. Oh yeah. Okay. So I didn't really need to pick up that many. If you see how many it picked up, it looks like Sideshow Bob. Okay, so I guess it kind of works as intended. I was not expecting that. And there goes my dexterity again, ready to throw things. But yeah, so that works. I'm glad that that does that. I wonder if this does anything for cat eye. Actually, now I kind of want to find out because I never cured those swatch sticks because I was just going to throw them out. I wasn't intending to store them. But let's find out if that will do anything. Oh, yeah. Actually, it does. It makes... That's interesting. Ooh. Huh. Like you could do... Look, you could do like a tortoise design. That is cool. That is so cool. All right, so... keeping that around. And then what else do we have? Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. We got the mini Mandrel and the mini Mandrel bands here. So it's plastic. So, okay, so this is 240 and 150. Those are good grit sizes, or grit amounts, I guess. So let's see. These are supposed to be really great for getting into small spaces. Not necessarily my issue because I have wide nail beds, but if people have smaller nail beds or you're trying to etch the inside of a tip, then this is supposed to be good, although these are pretty tight, but I guess that's a good thing. So this is like the 150. So I guess if you're really trying to get in there, this would be pretty good. So I'll give it a shot. Actually, I don't want to put that back in. So remember that this one was used on me, or it's not sterile or whatever, and I'll use that on myself again. Okay, and then what do we have in here? Ooh, more charms. Okay, great. Actually, yes. I have these in like giant form, so it looks like I picked them up in like small and medium form also. So these fit flush on the nail, which I know because I have these in like bigger size, and I love them in bigger size, but every once in a while I want to go for the shorties like I'm rocking right now. And these are a really great size for that, and actually have one smaller than this, which is cool. So it's like the Chanel Camellia. I like using these on tweed nails in the fall, but these are really good any time of year. So let's look at the smaller ones. So if you can see, much smaller, still curved to the nail. Let's get out one of the bigger ones and we can see the size difference. But yeah, these are just awesome. So classy, so dainty. So if you can see the difference, a little bit of a difference in the detail also, that there's more detail on the bigger ones, which is to be expected. And then we also have them, it looks like in white and in beige. I'm not sure if that was supposed to be 2 whites or 1 white and 1 beige. Yeah, because it's definitely, this one is definitely beige. But let's just take a look. Oh yeah. See how these ones just flip so perfectly? That is gorgeous. And again, like looking at the size of my thumbnail, pretty good size if you ask me. Ooh. And then let's look at the tiny ones. These ones I would imagine that you would have to at least top coat the pearl, because these, if they're not like Swarovski pearls or like expensive ones, they tend to peel, which is no bueno. But yeah, that is just gorgeous. And then like the gold foiling there, like absolutely give me a million of them. And then these ones here, I really like using for my like celestial designs. Looks like we got them in gold and silver. So proud of myself for getting a small amount instead of buying a 50 pack of everything all the time. So it looks like there is 4 of each. And then, okay, so 5 gold and then 5 silver, looks like. But that is gorgeous and then sits pretty flush on the nail. I don't know what more you need. Oh, there you go. I don't know what more you need for a nail that's that short. So that is great. And then let's keep moving on. Okay, the next thing that we have, I'm actually reluctant to open, but it's a little tower of a whole bunch of different chameleon glitters. And if I remember correctly, I had to order this to get like some sort of a coupon or something like that. So I knew that I was not going to use it, but I will put this in a giveaway pile for somebody else because these are really, really convenient to have. It's not something that you can pull apart. It's all like if I open it up, then these two are going to stay on the top, these two are going to stay on the bottom, if that makes sense. But anyways, this would be really great for somebody to have in their collection if they didn't do a lot of nails or didn't want to have excessive amounts of glitter. Honestly, I'm so glad that I took the time to unbox everything and show it to you guys. It's been sitting in my nail room here for so long, and I'm so glad that I finally opened it up and unboxed it all. And I'm so excited to play with this stuff. So much of it that's going to be so great for the spring and summer season, and even a few little stuff for the fall season. So really looking forward to digging into this. But that is everything. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for sticking by me as I upload so periodically. I never know when I want to upload or when I'm going to upload. And anyway, I thank you for staying till the end of the video. If you did, please do me a huge favor and give this video a thumbs up. Share it with a friend if you like it. Make sure that you're subscribed to my channel. And until next time, and as always, have an amazing day and stay warm. Bye.